The air is certainly rare as Outcast Wrestling Revolution presents Flowers Given. I am your host, the Zoe, Zachary Levaye, here to give you the who's who and the what's what on this great night of professional wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Outcast Wrestling Revolution is doing the independent wrestling equivalent of rolling out the red carpet for me by promptly naming their show Flowers Given. Smartly, I might add. The show's named after me because, well, everybody's showing up to see me. They know who the draw on independent professional wrestling is. And in terms of drawing, Mickey Midas, you drew yourself quite the opportunity, my friend, because now you get to step in the ring where the air is rare. Can your lungs keep up? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. But one thing I can tell you is that at the end of the night, you, the fans, the promoters, everybody is going to give me my flowers.
Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary friends, it is now my favorite part of the show. It's main event time. And with the show themed around him, Richard Holliday is ready to take center stage and prove why he is the most marketable man in independent wrestling. And standing across the ring from him is somebody that OWR management believes can handle that pressure and thrive under it based on a list of credentials, that being Mickey Midas. These two have been going at it on social media for quite some time, and now it all comes to a head in a match that could stand atop a card anywhere in the world. So let's get it on.
This is your boy Mickey Midas. On June 14th, I got your number, Richard Holliday. You said I'm going to be in there where the air is rare. You hope I can keep up. I'm not coming to Connecticut to lose. I'm coming to get my flowers, and I'm coming for the win. You might have been all over the world, so have I. May the best man win. On June 14th, I'll see you there.
And now, everybody, it is that time of the night where I ask all you, are you ready? Your Flowers Given main event
ovation now. I want a standing ovation now. I'll walk around this damn ring until you all stand up. Until you stand up. This damn show's named after me. Stand up. What? You want me to shave this mustache? Buddy, you know what this mustache has done for me? You have any idea what this mustache does for people? What? You would never know. What? Oh, raw beard. Ready, Richard? Try and start the chant and see if it catches on. It probably will.
Come and show me what it is. Yeah, do whatever you do. Yeah, I'll take you up with it. Look at all you're back to me. You're ready to be dead to me. It's a W you expect to me. Come on, baby, I'm sweat to me. No one's stuck in my hand. No one's stuck in my hand. Yeah, no one's stuck in my way. No one's stuck in my way. Yo, guys, let's go! I don't hear you guys. Let me hear you. Come on, get
What's up, guys?
That's enough admiration for you. Okay? Because ladies and gentlemen, the first thing I need you to understand, you especially, is that when Richard Holliday is in the building, you're all breathing rarefied air. So the second thing I need every one of you to understand is that the name of tonight's event is Flowers Giving. And the reason it's called Flowers Giving is because give me my flowers is my damn catchphrase, and they named this whole show after me. I'm the man. I'm an international professional wrestler. This is what I do. You know what you do? You buy the tickets. The tickets were a little pricey tonight, weren't they? That's because I'm on the dang show. When you're in the part you guys are not game. And here's my opponent, Mickey Midas. Hey, Mickey, I wonder if you have the Midas touch.
I think I do.
You think I whip your butt tonight? I'll let you change my tires.
That's cute.
Maybe change my oil too. If you give me a discount, you got a discount going for the Midas touch. Now listen, I'll handle you in a second. I have a bone to pick with each and every one of you. Except for that one guy. Where's that one guy who came over to me and spent 50 bucks on my merch table? Where is he? There he is. You're the only one I got any respect for, my head at all. The rest of you, you need with your money ready, your wallet open, and you're gonna buy all of my papers. If you're gonna buy. Nobody came here to hear you talk. Learn about who's here at the wrestling, right? These people fell off the bank, right? All right, you're the stupid little mustache. Let's see what you can do. This is not a stupid mustache. Stupid mustache. This is my show. This is my show. You introduce Jiffy Lube first. All right. And from Owensboro, Kentucky, and weighing at 165 pounds, as the undisputed
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event o'clock here at Flowers, given after a war of words between Mickey Midas and Richard Holliday. Zach, I cannot wait for this one.
There's a reason that this match is our main event here tonight, because the air is rare, and that man, Richard Holliday, is the most marketable in all of professional wrestling, but standing across from him is the very talented resident of Kentucky, Mickey Midas. This is going to be one you're not going to want to miss.
And Richard Holliday has drawn the ire of this crowd here in Gales Ferry. I think I just saw a small child make a very obscene hand gesture at Mr. Holliday.
They're claiming he has a stupid mustache, and I don't know where they're getting that idea from. It is so well kept. That is a very handsome man in Richard Holliday, taking nothing away from Mickey Midas' physical appearance, but Richard Holliday is just a stud.
Be that as it may, Mickey Midas making the trip up here from Kentucky, again showing that OWR is where the best and brightest on the wrestling scene compete.
There's no better from this area in the state of Connecticut than Richard Holliday, who thought he was going to go for the test of strength, but a war of words with the crowd. Oh, there's that obscene hand gesture. I know this is a family-friendly show, and Richard Holliday looking to enforce the rules here at Flowers.
Listen, we can't control the behavior of the fans, and much less the younger fans, but I think his father's having a ball. He seems to be enjoying this very much. Richard Holliday, however, not so much.
Well, hopefully the crowd can enjoy this instant classic that is on tap right now with how well accomplished these two wrestlers are. Their pedigrees speak for themselves. But Richard Holliday in no rush right now. He's just making sure his cardio is good, you know. I mean, when you look as good as him, you got to keep your body in tip-top condition.
Of course, one does not acquire a physique like that from skipping cardio. Mickey Midas, on the other hand, looks to be hanging up the hammock for the day, and Richard Holliday is going to join him.
I mean, we just chillaxing up in here. I mean, both men can easily rest on their laurels, especially Richard Holliday. I mean, former MLW superstar, hanging around the likes of MJF, Alexander, Hammerstone. Again, many other successful men. He knows how to be successful by surrounding himself with the right people, and now he has made the name for himself. He has broken out and become one of the biggest names in all of independent wrestling right now.
Midas now torquing that wrist of Richard Holliday. Rotating the arm once more.
I know Mickey Midas is very grateful for the opportunity to be here in Outcast Wrestling Revolution, and he's very grateful for the opportunity to be in the ring with somebody the caliber of a Richard Holliday. It's all about getting in the ring with people at different levels. It's all about bringing yourself to the dance, bringing yourself to that next plateau, and a guy like Richard Holliday is the one you want to test yourself against. This is a match that's going to get talked about by many of promoters, many of bright eyes.
You see the agility of both of these men countering those wrist locks.
I mean, you can't hold the flowers if your hand's broken. Back and forth these wrist locks go. Who will be able to hold flowers by the end of it? Mickey Midas winning the exchange there, much to the disdain of Richard Holliday. Ooh, look at the moves from Mickey Midas. Them hips do not lie right now.
Oh, and Richard Holliday, I don't think appreciates being disrespected in such a manner.
His show. How dare you disrespect him in such a way?
And Mickey Midas gonna clap back in more ways than one, looking for that wrist lock perhaps, but Holliday able to turn it around.
Hammerlock went for a snapmare, loops around headlock. Mickey Midas. Oh, but he just could not match the power of that physique of Richard Holliday.
Richard Holliday is the bigger man in this contest by a sizable margin. However, all men are the same size when they've been taken off their feet. In this case, by that deep arm drag from Mickey Midas. And Midas might be looking to fly.
He's looking to fly as high as Richard Holliday has that height advantage on him. Look at the height of Richard Holliday. He almost is still as tall as Mickey Midas, who's just standing in the ring. But he just launches himself over the top and sends Holliday crashing onto that hardwood floor.
Mickey Midas hot in pursuit, looking to bring this back into the ring perhaps, but not before clocking Holliday right in the jaw with that forearm.
And I know Holliday was speaking to our official Tyler Broom before Mickey even made it out to the ring. I'm wondering if, considering this is Flowers Given, an event specifically for Richard Holliday, that maybe the rules are going to be loosened a little bit. I mean, this is a high-profile matchup. I wouldn't want it to end on a count-out disqualification. We'd want this to end straight up. And look at this. This is just going anywhere and everywhere right now.
Well, I would hope that any official wearing the OWR pink and black will call it down the middle. Holy crap!
That shot went right down the middle of Holliday's chest, and it went all the way back across the room. You can feel that all the way back in Kentucky, and Midas is feeling the effects of that rake to the eyes right now. And he's lined up on the ring post. Ow! That's never fun.
Holliday just connected with that steel with a knife edge chop.
The apron is the hardest part of the ring, but I will always concur that it is the ring post. And Holliday clearly seeing the error of his ways, maybe?
Richard Holliday trying to mea some culpa here with Mickey Midas, but I don't think Mickey Midas is going to fall for that much. Holliday connects with the eye poke. Referee didn't see it.
I knew he had the referee ready to go. He used him as to his advantage and poked the eyes, and now, he goes for the ride.
Richard Holliday spent a few moments too long trying to prove his innocence and got a back body drop for his troubles, but you see those long legs of Holliday. Follows it up with a clothesline to the back of the stone.
He's really not asking for a lot. All he's asking for is to give him his flowers, and now he is given an absolute stomping to Mickey Midas.
Holliday might be able to plant some flowers in the caved-in chest of Mickey Midas.
He is just soaking it in right now like the narcissist that he is. And speaking of narcissistic behavior of Richard Holliday, he's hosting his own event come August to celebrate his 10 years in professional wrestling out in Hamden, Connecticut. Tickets are available now, as well as tickets to more Outcast Wrestling Revolution events. And Richard Holliday looking to keep his name at the top of the marquee here against Mickey Midas.
Holliday going to work now on that knee of Mickey Midas. Holliday's backing Midas into the corner now. Another sickening chop.
That is what we call a receipt. Because you heard how loud that chop was earlier, and Richard Holliday said, nah, I can hit you just as hard, if not harder. Maybe even looking for one more big one. Oh, look at, he's putting that little extra. Well, he didn't put the stank on the chop, but he certainly went low with the boot.
Holliday not going to give the capacity crowd here in Gales Ferry the satisfaction. And speaking of Mickey Midas, speaking of satisfying, it is very satisfying to watch Mickey Midas. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Commentator's curse. Hit him with the kitchen sink. 2. But Mickey Midas stays in it.
Holliday nearly turned Midas inside out, but not enough to put Mickey Muscles down.
And now going right after the elbow, the shoulder joint. You know, he actually has Deonna Purrazzo coming to his show on August the 3rd, so maybe take a little page out of her book, trying to take an arm with him home as a trophy.
And Mickey Midas only a few inches away from those ropes. Holliday turning him over, though, creating that separation. Midas working his way back to a vertical base.
But now Richard Holliday gets him right back down to the horizontal base.
You see, the human arm is not meant to bend in that fashion. And Holliday stomping right on that manipulated arm of Mickey Midas.
You don't get as far as Richard Holliday has in the 10 years he's been in professional wrestling without being this cerebral, without being this precise. And now look at this, basking in all his glory, standing on the top of his Mount Olympus like a god, and just scuffing his shoe on the rug.
An avalanche boot scrape. Never seen that one before.
He said that he was going to get his oil changed by Mickey Midas, getting the muck off the bottom of his shoe with him as well.
Richard Holliday might be looking for the market crash. Could this be it? No, Midas able to turn it around.
That's one way to turn your opponent's momentum against him. Saw that he was in position for that market crash, and Mickey Midas was able to find that hook to counter into that suplex, creating separation, able to get his bearings back, blocks the right, responds with the forearm of his own, trying to get something going here.
Holliday off the ropes, turns it around. Back elbow, takes Midas off his feet. Here's the cover.
Richard Holliday not happy with the count of the official there. He put all of his weight on that lateral press. Thought he had Mickey Midas, and now once again going back to that upper wrist, trying to just wear him down, break Mickey Midas to the point of no return.
Crowd willing Mickey Midas to fight back, and fight back he does, swatting at the chiseled abs of Richard Holliday.
Every time Mickey has fought back, Richard Holliday has found a way to cut him down at the pass. But Mickey goes for that sunset flip, and once again Holliday able to avoid, but Mickey able to avoid the oncoming elbow.
This might be the opening that Mickey Midas needs to put Richard Holliday away.
Well, he pinned his boot way into the face of Richard Holliday. Has him staggered now. Swoops up and under, through the ropes. Under the bottom, through the legs. Mickey Midas so agile. Look at him go.
Midas up and over. Off the ropes.
Living by the mantra of dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Holliday couldn't dodge that boot. As Mickey now comes off the ropes. Nice head scissors.
Richard Holliday thrown for a loop Mickey Midas comes out of the corner. Oh! Cover!
I don't know if Mickey Midas was able to get all that moonsault. Kind of came down crashing, and it might have allowed Holliday to get that shoulder up. That could have been it.
But I think the landing on that attempted moonsault might have rung Mickey Midas' bells a little bit. Crowd coming alive.
They're breathing in the rarefied air of Richard Holliday, and Mickey Midas is trying to siphon that air. Flips through the air, nails the enziguri. Does Mickey Midas?
Roll up. Here's the cover.
Schoolboy style. Once again, back up to the ropes. But Holliday using that back elbow yet again to his advantage.
Oh, and big satellite DDT from Mickey Midas. It took a second to capitalize there. Holliday able to kick out.
Mickey's best chances throughout this match has been when he's been able to use Holliday's own momentum against him to implement high-octane offense. But Holliday, you can see the conditioning is on point. He's able to continue to find his second breath, get that gas, to get that shoulder up and keep this match alive.
Both men stirring now. Whoever gets their feet first will have the advantage, will have the momentum going into what has to be the closing stretch of this matchup. I mean, how much more punishment can each of these men take?
If this was a title match, I would call these the championship minutes. But right now, this is the deep water. These are those levels that guys like these have to sink to, have to reach down to in order to prove that they are the absolute best.
Midas sent through the ropes. Holliday buying himself a little bit more time here.
He needs to catch his rarefied breath. And looking to take the breath away from Mickey Midas. Hangs him up to Ryan on the rope. Turns him inside out with the line. And now has him hooked. Big time sit out power bomb.
Here's the cover. And Midas just kicks out.
A devastating barista bomb from the man who loves to sip his coffee, sells his own coffee, but Mickey Midas ain't sipping none of his juice. I mean, I'll answer the question. I am smiling at the main event that we are seeing right now, that this crowd is getting to see right now. Richard Holliday, Mickey Midas, Outcast Wrestling flowers given. They're giving it all they've got. Who wants it more? It's all about who can dig deep. And now Holliday once again looking to crash the market.
Midas able to put the brakes on.
Clearly trying to evade taxes.
Holliday with a hard right. Another chop. This one even louder than the last two. And follows it up with a big right hand.
May not be a big meaty match, but they're hitting hard, hitting often. And now Mickey Midas placed on the top rope in a very precarious position. I don't like the look in the eyes as Holliday has something dangerous in mind.
Torture rack position. What could Holliday be looking for here? Midas lands on his feet. Another barrage of kicks. Misses the enziguri though.
Midas slips through the legs, but once again eats that back elbow. And Holliday eats that super kick. Both these guys clearly hungry for punishment.
Midas with a knife-edge chop of his own. Holliday shows him how it's done.
Back and forth, shot for shot, blow for blow. These two not giving an inch, not giving a mile.
Richard Holliday egging Mickey Midas on, telling him to give it to him. We might be seeing a bit of a bar fight going down.
You can cut the tension with a knife. You can feel it in this room right now.
There's that step up enziguri from Mickey Midas. Holliday pausing to catch his breath.
Even after taking that Izagiri, Holliday stayed up on his feet, and now he's the one on the attack. Has Mickey hooked up, maybe for another barista bomb. But Mickey Midas, his center of gravity just a little too low. Great defense there, sack potato style.
Holliday comes off the ropes. Referee is down.
Tyler. And poor Holliday takes the super kick.
You can count all the way to 100, but with no ref, you don't count.
Poor Mickey Midas at that point. He almost was able to defeat world-renowned 4TV superstar Richard Holliday, but it's not to be.
Mickey Midas going to check on ref Tyler now. We get another ref out here.
I don't even know if our other official's okay after what happened with 5150 earlier. Mickey Midas is going to have to do what he can to keep Holliday at bay.
Holliday holding on to that bottom. Wait a second. Oh, and Holliday was playing possum but was unlacing his boot. Oh! Holliday connects with that low blow. And here it is, the market crash connects. And Mickey Midas' stock has just plummeted.
After an absolutely amazing match, Richard Holliday had to go to the slash zone so he could get the market crash and get his flowers, picking up an emphatic victory over Mickey Midas here tonight. The music's not playing, but
Richard Holliday, if nothing else, has proven that he is a world-class talent. Give this man his flowers. And while you're at it, throw a bouquet or two to Mickey Midas as well for taking this man to the distance, putting on an absolute clinic of a main event here at Flowers Giving.
hell, we're throwing bouquets. Throw bouquets to Outcast Wrestling Revolution. Throw flowers to that Outcast Wrestling Revolution fan who just gave Richard Holliday a piece of his mind.
And his fingers, too. Well, regardless, Richard Holliday is going to walk away from the event named in his honor as the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Outcast Wrestling Revolution for OWR. For Zach Levier, I'm Alex Aceta. We'll see you next time.